on March the 9th, that's Thursday, we're going to be here streaming the LA press conference, which is going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern. Now, I expect for some fireworks. I know that term is, a little bit overused, but I expect some fireworks at the press conference. I expect for them to be entertaining. The pay-per-view is going to be on April the 22nd on PBC SHOWTIME pay-per-view. Expect for it to be $74.99. What's the Zone's involvement? I'm guessing, and we don't know yet. I'm guessing as the weeks go on, we're going to get some more info on the international broadcasters, which I'm expecting to be the Zone. For example, my gut is telling me, we don't know yet, is that Ryan Garcia or Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia is going to be on the Zone in territories like the UK and Australia, Germany, places like that. I'm guessing that's how they figured it out. But let's go ahead and talk about it. I have I guess you could say a love-hate relationship with Tank Davis. Now, this is going to ruffle a lot of feathers, but let me keep it real. For him to be so good, he be on some dickhead shit. Excuse my language. Because it's like some of the shit he be doing or he gets booked for. For example, the latest recent allegations is that he punched some guy in the chest. You heard that shit? I think it was a valet or something was going on, but he punched somebody in the chest, allegedly. The baby mom situation. Let me tell you this. Now, listen, I got my shit so down tight that I can talk like this. My baby mom is a fucking, let me just leave it at that. So I have my own biases toward Instagram models. I'm not attracted to, and then I'm going somewhere with this. I'm not attracted to women who get body enhancements. Doesn't that make sense a little bit? I'm not into all that. It's like, why do you got to be so insecure? If I like you, why you feel, okay, maybe I like that tiny butt. Maybe I like them little ass titties be having the big nipples. You see what I'm saying? That's my shit. So, and I'm trying to, not disparage the mother of his children, but it's like, bro, you can literally have like any woman you want. Why are you dealing with women who putting baby shit on your toothbrush? You see what I'm saying? Like, why do like multi-millionaire athletes fuck around with like that quality of women? I'm just saying, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want Tank to punch me in the chest or run me over or some shit or send some goons after me. But also, let's be honest, he has that reputation of possibly being a woman beater. And it's like, bro, I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying we got footage of him gripping chicks up. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you get yourself into that? For example, I guess it's safe to say that he ain't got no sponsors. He probably ain't gonna have no big time sponsors. But let's keep it boxing. Ryan Garcia used to be really, really cringe to me. And I like Ryan Garcia, but sometimes, he's gotten better. But some of the shit he used to be posting on his Twitter used to really get me a little bit untethered. I used to be like, he would post shit like, you ever look up at the stars and see like, wow, they're so bright. And I look in her beautiful eyes and it's like, you fucking fake ass poet. Y'all remember that shit? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? Or like he'd be posting all these glamour shots and shit. Let me stop cussing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is the fight's going to be taking place at a weight of 136 pounds, which makes no fucking sense to me. But hey, whatever. Teach his own. There is a rematch clause only if Tank wins. One of the holdups that we heard was that that was circulating around. I first read it on Dan Rayfield's website, his Substack, Fight Freaks Unite. Was that one of the holdups, and Oscar De La Hoya was tweeting about it too, was that if Ryan Garcia wins, then Ryan Garcia should be the A side in the rematch. Like the rematch should take place where Ryan Garcia's team wanted to take place. The Zone should likely be the main broadcaster. I think that makes sense. If you lose the rematch, The other side should be able to control things, in my personal opinion, for a fight like this. It's not like it's Mayweather and Pacquiao or something like that. Which brings me to my next topic is, how do you really feel this pay-per-view is going to do? Steven Espinoza says something recently that the new 800 is the new million, 800,000 pay-per-view buys. I'm not confident that this fight, Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia, April the 22nd, I believe, has it been confirmed that it's the T-Mobile Arena? I know they're looking at Allegiant Stadium, but I'm pretty sure, I think it's going to be the T-Mobile Arena. We'll know tomorrow, though, because I'm expecting for tickets to go on sale this week. We're what? 7 weeks from the fight? So, I'm thinking about this fight, right? Ryan Garcia has this big social media fan base. A very young fan base of between the age of what? 9 years old, 10, 11, 12, 13, to about, I'm going to say like young people, 25 or so. Tank Davis, in my opinion, has a more mature fan base, a fan base that, in my opinion, will spend money. Ryan Garcia's fan base is what I'm concerned about. Let me tell you something. These young people, they don't spend money. You think that these young Ryan Garcia fans and Tank Davis fans too, boxing fans are degenerates. And I'm a degenerate myself. I fucking paid for Floyd Mayweather versus fucking Mario Chalmers on Zeus. I sat here and I watched that shit. I turned down sex to watch that shit. I could have been at a basketball game with one of the number one high school player in the nation, goes to Imhotep Institute Charter. I went to Imhotep High School. I went to a lot of high schools. I was I got stories for days. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, I'm not confident that this fight is as big as people trying to make it out to be. Those stream links are going to be flying. They're going to be sharing them shits like a motherfucker. You're going to see new stream technology. These kids, man, they know how to get shit for free. So I guess what I'm asking you guys is, how do you feel the pay-per-view is going to do? Me, I'm thinking off the top of my head, I think it's going to do more than 500. I think it's going to do more than 500K. But I'm not confident it does 800K. I'm thinking like 600, 7. If I see 700, I'm like, whoa, shit. This is the motherfucking big ass. This joint was a success. We're already hearing crazy shit about the ticket prices. And it's like, let people get into the event. And we're already in a tough economy where we have a pay-per-view less than a month before with Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez, another one. I'm thinking it's definitely going to do 500. I think definitely going to be 500. But how much over? Also, Steven Espinoza said to Fight Hub that they're going to be looking for more social media promotion, which makes sense. That makes sense. I'm not knocking that. That makes sense. Like get out there, like put more money into social media. But I'm just not confident. By the way, I'm wondering who's going to be on the undercard. Is Golden Boy going to have some of their fighters on there? Are they going to do like some little matchups? Like for example, how Top Rank in PBC did for Wilder Fury. What was that? 2 or 3 where they matched their fighters against each other. I don't remember if they did them for both. I'm sorry, my memory shit. But I'm really interested in, and it would have been lovely, but I don't think it would have happened if Mayweather and Ellerby were involved. But to see Oscar De La Hoya, Steven Espinoza, and who's going to be on Tank Davis' side? I'm guessing what? TGB? Is it TGB? I don't know. But It would have been great to see Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya at a press conference together, but Floyd already told us that fight wasn't going to happen, or, they was going to keep shit in-house, and Leonard Ellerbe fell off the map, and hell, even is Mayweather Promotions even still alive? So I'm picking Tank Davis, but remember, Tank Davis was having some issues with Rolly, Mario Barrios, and Eastside Cruz. But Tank Davis has a high ring IQ, and Leo Santa Cruz. So I guess you can somewhat consider him a slow starter, right? But once he figures you out, he gonna knock you the fuck out. It's hard for me to pick against Tank Davis, but Ryan Garcia is also a style that Tank Davis at this level hasn't seen before. You see what I'm saying? So we don't know. We did see Ryan Garcia get the shit knocked out of him by Luke Campbell, but I'm just not ready to say that Ryan Garcia is going to beat Tank Davis. He'll figure it out. Tank Davis does figure you out, but I'm not ready to say that Ryan Garcia beats Tank Davis. So as it stands right now, and y'all know me, the closer we get to the fight, I might flip-flop, but I don't think I'm going to flip-flop on this one. Ryan Garcia does have the skill. We've seen that he got the skill. He can box. He's with Joe Goosen. We've seen some, Tagu didn't really want to fight, but we're just going to really have to wait and see. So who do you got between Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis? Let me know in the comments. By the way, please be sure to check out the Fight View 360 Boxing Podcast, available on all of your listening platforms. Spotify, Apple, Google, Stitcher, iHeart. All you got to do is type it in Google. Also, my website, fightview360.com, is fully up to date. We actually are publishing like news, like everything. It's all there. All your boxing news.